Greetings everyone, happy Friday. This is Lumberg and this video is an intervention to help you stop spending on this silly event that is Alliance Bounty. I'm here to give you perspective and help you maximize and get the best out of this without breaking the bank and without getting frustrated if you don't place in the top 50. All this really is a fancy skin with a mediocre bonus of 10% and on the dragon, a 5% bonus. So you can see at the last tier, you still do get some S boxes and some component chests, but really, is it worth the amount of effort and money that you're spending? I don't think it is. It used to be easier, but now that everybody's basically stopped spending, which is another annoying thing, any of the items, they're saving everything for this event, they're waiting for this event, and it's become much harder to place in top 50. So I'm here to give you perspective and enable you to stop spending. All right. The key thing in this event that you have to remember is the top 50 is not important. Throw it out the window. Don't worry about it unless you're a top spender and you really want it. So if you look at the events, your focus really should be here. On the active reward level, which are the free ones, to get to level 25, you need 12,500 points, 12.5k points. And then if you do get 12.5k points, then that allows you to get the evolution reward, which is a paid pack for $9.99. This is a great value. First tip is don't buy this until you are sure that you can get the 12.5k. Because if you buy it and you don't get the 12.5k or you don't actually finish the bounties, then it is money down the drain. You're not going to get the full benefit. So wait until you get it. So I got it. I finished 12.5k and then I finally got it. So in order to get the 12.5k, what do you need to do? You need to focus on 4-star and above quests. That's it. 4-star and above. Don't worry about the 5-star. Don't worry about trying to be on the leaderboards. Just focus on 4 stars. Why? Because the 4 stars are essentially minimum of 240 points. So you need to do at least 9 4-stars a day and 1 5-star. If you do that and you focus on that, then you will get to the 12.5k. And that's where you want to focus on. Get to 12.5k. If you can afford it, get this $9.99 pack in USD. It's different in different currencies. And this is a great value. You get the elite orders, and more importantly, you get the blueprint A boxes and the golden skeleton, which is needed for skills above at the destruction tier for titans. Not to mention, you get stored energy jars, 10 frags, and then these speed ups certainly don't hurt. Okay, so let's take a look at those quests. This is what you want to focus on, and I'm going to link this in the description below so that you have access to this and you can save it. I've highlighted in green the ones that you want to focus on and the ones that you want to save up for. In my previous videos, I had focused on trying to get to the top 50 and trying to get to all 5 stars. Throw that out the window. Unless you're going to, in order to get to the top 50, you not only have to do the 5-star quest, but you actually have to do the 5-star quests that are closer to 500 than 400 points. That is pretty difficult to do, and that quickly gets very tiring over a long 5-day event. So this event is unusually long. It's 5 days, so that means you have to spend a lot of items or have come in with lots of saved items. Lots of saved items have a sunk cost of not being able to use those timely, right? So really what I would say is use up all those items for a 2-week period. After Void, don't spend anything, and then this Alliance Bounty event should come in. They usually fall at about a month gap between the events, so 2 weeks of saving should be enough to get to your 12.5k. So here, one change that they did is they did add one of this quests for sending gifts to the infected, where you give gifts to either Lucy or Saya, and that's for 600 intimacy. That's actually pretty hard to get. So I'd throw those out the window. Most people will probably have their Titans evolved, and so they're not going to be able to get some of those high-level points. I've highlighted here in red the ones that you probably don't want to focus on. Just focus on the ones in green. These are easy to save up for. Things like meld materials, right? So melding materials, you only want to meld it if you're really close to leveling up an equipment. If you don't, leave it there. Let it stay. Officer XP, it doesn't take that much. It takes a lot of Officer XP to level up at the higher levels. So just leave, about 100k XP. Same thing with skills. Leave about 50 skill books for this event. And one more thing that I will say is that it's a lot easier to do the 4-star quests and to do 3 4-star quests almost for the same price of 1 5-star. All right. Let's now go back to the game. And let me show you. Use the gold refresh. The gold refresh is definitely very helpful. The use gold, only use it to buy things that you would buy normally. Don't go crazy spending in this event. So the meld materials, really easy to do. So here you can see that, I have a lot of things that I haven't melded. And, you just need to get to 1 orange or 1 purple, and that's enough. Don't meld everything. Just get to that 1 orange and 1 purple and save those items for the next time. But don't save too much. Here you can see I went way overboard on officers, and I'm going to actually go ahead and actually use a lot of these officers. You can see if I try to, clearly far too much of these XP is there. So I need to, I have strength that I'm leaving off the board. So I'm done with this event. I'm not going to try to place top 50 again. I think I'm very close to top 50 this time, but this will be the last time that I try for it. It's just not worth the time and effort. So just so I can show you the cross-nation ranking, I'm barely at the surface, and I did all 5 stars, all 5 stars. I didn't do the expensive ones, but I did all 5 stars, and I'm barely able to keep up with the top 50. Last thing is, for those that are spending gold to get to the top, it's really not worth it. The rewards aren't worth it. So that's my quick tips. Focus on the greatness about this event is the individual bounty rewards. Focus on getting to 12.5k points, and then if you can afford it, buy the pack. That's a great spend, and that's about it. Stop worrying about it. Stop spending. Stop saving way too much, and this should be a fun event again. That's it. Signing off. Hope you guys have a good time. Have a good weekend. Happy gaming.